SCP-096, also known as the Shy Guy. That's right, there have been many sightings of him. Some of them are clearly fake, but some of them could be real. Anyways, it is our job, ladies and gentlemen, to create him, so let's begin this tutorial. So first things first, you want to remove everything you're currently wearing because obviously he is naked, just like that. And once you've done that, it is time to change our body shapes. Come to the body selection, the full body, and here is where things are kind of up to you, but what I'm going to do is search a woman like this and equip the woman body. And then next up, it is time to remove our hair and simply come over to the tuning, which is probably the important part of this video. So what I'm going to do is come to the body selection, and straight away I'm going to start working on the lower body height. That's right, you're going to want to make these roughly the same length. He is quite a tall character, but you specifically want to make the upper leg height longer than the lower leg height. And then also make the feet a little bit smaller like that. Perfect. Minimize this. We're then going to come to the lower body height. We're then going to come to the lower body width, and we're going to make these both a lot skinnier, just like this. Once you've done that, come to the upper body height and simply make everything a little bit longer, especially the arms as long as possible, just like this. Maybe to about there. Then the torso height, you're going to want to make taller like this. Next up, come to the upper body width. You're going to want to make sure the lower part of the body, by opening this, is actually a bit skinnier than the upper part. And also make that part of the body longer and that part a bit shorter. There we go. Now we're looking better. And lastly, guys, you're going to want to make your arm width smaller on both ends like this, but not the hand. And do the same on the other arm as well by bringing these down to about here, but just keep the hands the same size. Okay. Next up, come to the head selection and search for the headless head by searching like that. And once you've done that, you're looking pretty good. What you want to do is come to the body selection and just change the color to maybe like an off-white like this. There we go. Perfect. Then come to the clothing selection, come to pants, and input the following code just like this. And then you should be completely white all over. At least that's what we'd do if we were a flippin' Randy, but on this channel we're not. So if you're not a flipping Randy, hit subscribe because we're about to take this to the next level. So come to the t-shirt selection, import, and put the following code in and click equip. Ladies and gentlemen, look how much better that looks. Pause the video if you need to on the points that I do this. Again, I'm going to pause the video just for 1 second so you guys can copy that code and press equip for the pants. And as you can see, we actually now look pretty insane. Now at this point, there is something I want to give you guys the option of, and that is to change your arms. That's right, there's this thing here called the elegant evening dress arm, which looks way better than the normal one, so I'm gonna change mine to that. That is so much better. Okay, once you're looking like this, you're ready for the next step, which is going to be to change the animation of our body. Come to animations like this. Now, this is completely optional, but as you guys can see, there is a ton of really cool animations you could put your guy in a pose of. I personally really like this one, but also the one that you start with, so it's up to you which one you want to go with, but I'm just giving you guys the choice. Okay, so I've literally just searched alien. I'm going to equip this alien head right here. It's like an alien egg. We're going to come to tuning and literally hide the texture and make it like a white gray color. And now let's play with the scaling and positioning. So I'm going to bring it forwards a bit. Also, we're going to want to tilt this like that and make the whole scale of it a bit smaller. Bring it down. And already you can see that looks pretty epic. But I do want to make the width a bit smaller and the depth a little bit smaller. But I kind of want to keep that shape. That's looking really good. Maybe just bring it forward a little bit without messing everything up like that. And yeah, I like that a lot. Next up, we need a nose. Come to the face selection, simply search nose. There's so many to choose from. I'm gonna pick this one. Come to the tuning selection and bring it to the front. And again, you're just looking to put this nose on his face. It's nothing too difficult. Just try and make sure it's on the face, a bit like that. And yeah, just make it white as well with everything else to match in. Perfect. Next up, come to the hat selection, import the following code, which is a set of ears. Once you've done that, we're going to come to the tuning selection, and we want to change the width of these. We don't want them sticking out as much, so let's do that. And actually, we'll just change the whole scale first of all. There we go. And let's bring them to the front. And I guess now we have to make the width a little bit bigger, actually. Just like that. There we go. We don't want them too big. We just want them kind of sticking out. High texture, and just like that, they are perfect. Okay, next up, I'm gonna add this skull right here just to try it out for 1 second. But all I am literally looking to do is change the top shape of our head. So let's make it a bit wider and make the depth a bit longer. But then we want to make the depth, a little bit smaller. That looks pretty good. High texture, change it to the same color. And as you can see now, we've got a bit more of an SCP-shaped head. Next up, we need some eyes. So this could be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to do this in 2 ways. I literally also just discovered these, which would be perfect. But, okay, so we're going to equip this mask right here. Come to tuning. And what we want to do is literally make this mask like the bottom part of our jaw. So we're going to go up to scale and make the height of it as big as possible. Just like this. Then make the depth small and also make the width a little bit smaller and bring it to the front like that. Again, hide the texture and match the color of our face. Now at this point, we have the same face shape as the character we are creating, SCP, but we need a couple more things. We need eyes and we need a mouth. So for the mouth, it's kind of a cheat code, but if you come to face and just search, I think it's teeth. Nope. Mouth. Yep. You can literally use this mouth right here. Just come to the tuning selection and make it a bit taller. Just like this. And again, this mouth is actually pretty much perfect, so I would recommend just using this. But if you wanted, there are a few other options if you just search through the catalog to give a better mouth. But yeah, I personally like this one, so I'm going to keep it. Now we just need to do the eyes, and we're pretty much done. So there are many ways you could do the eyes. You can do it with this face right here, which is known as the mask of absence. You literally just change what we already have and put this in its place. Kind of like this. Not bad, right? Hide the texture on it, and then you literally just have to fill in these holes with maybe some like black eyes. So let's just come here and search eyes. And yeah, I'm kind of making this part up on the spot, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna look good anyway. So right, let's come to hide the texture on these bad boys. Bring them to the front. Again, play about the settings as much as you can, because eventually you will get something that looks pretty good. Like, I like that a lot. Maybe make the width a bit bigger, like this. And yeah, to me, that is a finished design. I think that looks insane. Wow. That looks really good. A few other things you could do is add some more blood to the face. I'm personally trying to avoid that. And yeah, if you really wanted to get really detailed, you could add some white inside of the eyes. But I think if I add anything else, it's going to mess it up. But just for you, I will try it. Let's see if we can equip one more thing. Oh, we can. Okay, let's try this right now. Hide texture, make white, bring to front. And yeah, maybe something a little bit like that kind of gives it a creepy vibe. You could also just have it in the middle like that. It's kind of up to you. There's no right or wrong. You might want him looking up or down or, you know, left or right. I'm going to have him looking... Oh, he looks sad like that. I'm going to have him looking like that. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make SCP-096. And now you can literally go around and use it to troll your friends. And if you don't have friends, you can use it to troll me. Boo Breezy. That's my name. Follow me. You can join my game. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it from me today. As you can see, there is 2 videos on the screen right now. Pick one of them. If you don't, SCP will bite your toes off. And again, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!